Have you ever met a negative Nancy? Oh, everything is just awful. Or maybe you've met a positive Pollyanna. Everything's just awesome. The difference between these two people is what I want to talk to you about today. The power of a positive mindset. Hey everybody, I'm so excited that you're back with me for another video. And if it's your first time watching, thank you so much for stopping by. This is my channel, Chasing Yonci. And if you would like more of me, you can find me everywhere on the socials as Chasing Yonci. We have a ton of fun on Instagram, so if you're not following me yet, come on, get with the program. Now, I want to get right into this video, but before we do, a little piece of business. Please let YouTube know if this is the kind of content that they should be pushing out to other people by doing something as simple as this. Hit that little like button and subscribe to my channel if you want more content like this. Each week I drop videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I teach people emotional intelligence so that they can live a more abundant life and enjoy more satisfying and healthy relationships. All right, now let's get started. So we've all heard that saying, is the glass half full or half empty? Well, for people with both perspectives, they're speaking the truth. To some, they're gonna see what's missing, and to others, they're gonna see what is there. This is the power of positive thinking. When you are able to take a situation, no matter what it is, and find the good in it. Now, I know there are a lot of people who say, no, the reason why people feel crappy is because crappy things happen. But the reality is, things in and of themselves are not crappy. We assign value. So if I think something is crappy, I'm going to feel crappy. If I think something is amazing, I'm going to feel amazing. Let me give you an example. Years ago, I decided that I wanted to start working out. And I was one of those people who were just naturally skinny. I could eat whatever I wanted. You know, the kind that everyone loves to hate. Well, I decided to get my butt in the gym, and I was really shocked at how uncomfortable the treadmill was, for example. I'd get on the treadmill and I have this desire, like, for 30 minutes. I'm gonna run for 30 minutes. I'm gonna burn all these calories. And inevitably, like 2 minutes in, I was gassed, I was exhausted, I was hating it. And it just felt like the seconds were like, and then I look over and see people are like, and they're going for 45 minutes to an hour, and I just didn't know how they did it. It wasn't until years later that I realized that my problem was not my out of shape body. It was my out of practice mind. During the entire workout, I had a mantra in my head that said, I hate this, this sucks. How much longer do I have to be on this thing? I want to get off. I hate this. It sucks. How much longer do I have to be on this thing? I want to get off. That was the mantra that went in my head. So the more I think about how much I think it sucks, the more it starts to suck. And then I think about how much more it sucks, and then it starts really, really sucking. You see where I'm going? It's this perpetual pattern of misery. So let's fast forward years later, once I had mental discipline and understood the power of emotional intelligence. I saw that same piece of equipment, but when I looked at it, it wasn't my nemesis. I didn't glare at it with scorn. I looked at it as a way out. I looked at it as a vehicle to get me to my goal. And suddenly it went from to ah. You know that little ah? Yeah, that sound. So I have this piece of equipment. I love her. I call her my girlfriend. I hate it when she cheats on me. I look over sometimes and I see somebody else riding her and I'm like, now I gotta wait. I have a completely different relationship in my mind with exercise and that piece of equipment in particular. When I get on that piece of equipment, I feel such a feeling of satisfaction and pride because I said, you know what? Here's another morning that you got up at 4 a.m. and came to work out. You are taking control of your life. You are taking control of your body. And thank God we don't have permanent ramifications for the crap that we eat for years and years and years when we're growing up. You can start at any point to change what you put in your mouth, and you can modify your behavior and your activity levels at any time. You can go from the most crazy obese person to the most in shape fit person. That is something to be excited about. And those are the types of thoughts that I think about. I literally get into a zone, I get on the elliptical, and I think about this body that I'm gonna have in a couple months. I did the research. I know the science. I know if you take in less calories than you burn, you're going to lose weight. And I'm making sure I'm eating healthy and I'm working out, and therefore I know that I'm on the path to success. And that gets me fired up. That gets me excited. That's why I look like a lunatic with my eyes closed with my playlist like, yes, girl, all right, here we go. And I still feel the same thing within my muscles and my body. I still feel fatigue. I still feel the strain of my muscles. But instead, when I feel the tightness in my thighs, for example, I say, ooh, I can feel that. That means it's working. That means that this is gonna pay off when I weigh in at the end of the week. What a difference a changed mind makes. And if you don't believe me, try it yourself and you'll see. Another example is when people get up. We all know those people who are like, I'm not morning people. Don't even talk to me before I get my coffee. And then we have other people who jump out of bed like, woo, it's another day. The reason why? Not because I'm on crack. It's because I'm so excited and I'm focusing on the positive. The fact that I woke up means I'm alive to see another day. That means there's another day that I have a purpose here on earth. The fact that I can climb out of bed without assistance is amazing. I'm not opening my eyes to a hospital bed. I'm not looking over and seeing an IV. I don't need a walker to walk or a wheelchair to get around. I am so grateful for the use of my limbs. Years ago, I had a weird accident. It was a fluke thing. I was trying to pull something out of my yard and tweaked my back. And it was like a month before I got full use of it back without pain. We don't realize how much we can take our bodies for granted when we've always had healthy, agile bodies. Ask anybody who has a debilitating disease, they would do almost anything to walk in your shoes for a day, those of you who have healthy bodies. Another one that people say all the time, oh God, I have to go to work. I hate going to work. I hate my job. I hate having to drive. I wish I was at home. But if you had the attitude of, man, I am so grateful that I have a job. I am so grateful. I remember how stressed out I was looking for employment. And then I got the call that they were hiring. I was so excited when I got the job and remembering how grateful you were. Think about all the people who struggle to get by because they don't have any way of providing for themselves. And let's just say you're an aspiring entrepreneur. Been there, done that. And every day you went to work and you're just reminded this is not where I want to be. I challenge you to look at your employer as your investor. Of course, you don't say this, but these people are willing to invest in you so that you can squirrel away enough money to be able to walk away forever. What an amazing thing that you can offer your services in exchange for their resources. Look at them as your investor and you will see them in a totally different way. You will start to feel gratitude and less resentment. Are you the person who gripes and complains because you have to drink your water and eat your vegetables? Why not instead say, wow, this is awesome that getting myself in shape and getting healthy is basically free of charge. You're gonna have to pay for food either way. So that's why I say it's free of charge, but you don't have to go out and get surgery. You don't have to hire a professional. You can literally look up recipes online and start to find fun things that you enjoy. I wasn't a big fan of greens, so I went out on a mission to see which ones I liked. And I realized that there were quite a few that I actually did enjoy. I like broccoli if it's prepared correctly. I absolutely love grilled asparagus. Zucchini, they do it at this hibachi place near me to perfection. And one of my favorites is spinach. Not sauteed spinach, but raw spinach, which is actually super, super healthy for you. I love a real crunchy salad with all the things in there I enjoy. And a friend of mine gave me an amazing tip. He said you can put it in your fruit smoothie if you have something strong like pineapple or strawberry. It drowns out the taste. And I don't even really think it has a taste when it's raw, to be honest. But anyway, I shove in a whole serving of spinach in the morning and I'm sipping my smoothie. It's all about your mentality. I cannot stress this enough. It will change your attitude, and as a result, it will change your life. All right, so this video was short and sweet. Hope you liked it. And if you liked it, please go ahead and hit that like button because like I said before, YouTube is a machine and it needs to know if you like something. So the likes are not for me. The likes are to let YouTube know, go ahead and push this out for other people to see. And if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button so that you'll be notified every time I drop a new video. And speaking of videos, I am super excited about tomorrow night's live stream. It's gonna be an all-woman cast, and the topic is the things your girl won't say. The women tell all. We are gonna be giving dating and relationship advice from our perspective, a female perspective. So men, make sure you check it out, and women, make sure to tune in so that you can chime in and co-sign on the things that you agree with. Now, I have been having way too much fun reading all the comments from the last couple of videos. We did one where we talked about what's your favorite way to have an egg. I also asked you what is your favorite food, and it cracks me up seeing these comments. I just know the people who've only watched 2 minutes in are going, what are they talking about? So I'm gonna keep this thing going. Today's question, if you made it this far, is to let me know your sign. Let me know your sign, and let me know an attribute of the sign that's not so great that you identify with, okay? I'm a Taurus, and I definitely am very, very stubborn. All right, guys, until next time, tell someone that you love them.